Were you hustling in school, or was it like two separate things?
Definitely hustling in school. You know what I'm saying? I got into the dice. That was my first hustle.
The dice games.
Yeah, the dice game.
So what is your way of like basically ensuring that you're going to come out a winner in a dice game? Because I've read a lot about it. There's like certain spins you do with your wrist
like
and shit.
yeah. Like when I got the 10 or 4, like I regularly threw it like that, but when I got the 10 or 4, I flip my hand with the 10 or 4. And it's 9 times out of 10, if I get the 4 or 10 that first row, I'm a backdoor it. Backdoor is me, I'm gonna hit it right back 9 times out of 10.
Okay.
Like me, I'm the type of nigga, you wanna bet a lot of money on that 10-4? Come on. A lot of people are scared of that because they can't hit it.
Right.
And then the 10, you jump it like a jumper jack. You know, you threw it up and it hit 6-4 or 5-5.
Are the dice games like? Well, how much is the most you ever took off of somebody playing dice early in your life?
Man, early in my life, it was just like, we was doing petty money, $5. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like it's $1,000 a roll. Like I was just at Trippy Red crib. I just won like 15 racks.
For real?
Yeah.
Off of just a bunch of different people who were playing?
It was like four of us, and then it got down to just 101.
Right.
Like, I'm not who you want to fuck with on the dice.
Have you ever been in a situation where it went bad, where like somebody wanted to get their money back, or they tried to get violent?
Hell no, I'm a street nigga. We ain't gonna play that. You know what I'm saying? You can't even come off on me like that. You know, if you even do that, it's consequences behind that. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like required.
And then now it's like, but that's why you only shoot dice with the people that you really rock with. Because you just going into a regular dice game, you bound to get your ass robbed and all that. Because I know. I done been around it. I done did it. I know.
It's like selling lean. Like if you sell lean, if you're buying lean and you don't know shit, then you're gonna get finessed.
For sure.
If you're playing dice and you're a bitch, you're gonna get your money taken.
Yeah, definitely. Because some people will shoot dice and they don't even know what the fuck they doing. And like, I ain't gonna lie, like sometimes like, I don't know you shit, nigga. You hit your point and you ain't pick up. Shit, I ain't saying nothing.
It's not like the casino where if I go in and play blackjack and I don't know the rules really well, I could assume that they're probably gonna ensure that the game moves properly. This is not like that.
Yeah, I don't fuck with casino.
You don't trust that?
I can't fuck with. I don't stand a chance with a casino.
Yeah,
People
that's
be
a
in
good
that
point.
bitch losing they house, cars.
Right.
See, I'm the street dice dude. You feel me? I'm not gonna win in the casino. That shit dead.
That sucks. You probably couldn't even play CeeLo in the casino.
Nah,
They're just not gonna let you.
The way they let you play the 2 dice, but the way that shit is, man, like they rolling all to the table and that, man, I think that shit real. I can't fuck with that.
Okay. So when you were a young guy, so most of you were doing the sports thing, but then you were also in the streets. Like when did one start to take priority over the others?
Like shit, I was into the football. You know what I'm saying? So I was well known for the football shit. But then, like shit, when you going to school, man, you fucked up and you can't afford shit. It's like shit, how I get it, and I turned straight to the streets. You feel me? And, was all in into type of shit, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, it got me to where I'm at,
Right. And in Detroit in general, like, what was your appreciation of music sort of shaped by the fact that Detroit is kind of a legendary hip-hop city in some way?
Hell yeah. Like, we love the music in our city. And that's the thing, like, we play everybody. But we bang the fuck out of the motherfuckers in our city. Like, we play their music, you know what I'm saying? Like, we used to go get niggas and fuck niggas up to certain songs, you know what I'm saying? So that's what led me to doing the drill rap, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't into the rapping thing. That wasn't my thing.
Right.
Like,
so when did that change, though? Is it when your brother got killed?
After my brother died, it's like, I'm like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? And then, you know what I'm saying? My uncle, he made me start rapping. Like, nigga, we about to make you rap.
Oh, really? So he believed in you before you believed in yourself?
Fuck yeah, he seen the whole vision before me. I'm like, nigga, rap. I ain't about to rap shit, nigga. I don't have no Bentley, I ain't got no Rollie, nigga. Fuck you talking about? He like, no, nigga, rap about your life. I'm like, bro, I ain't about to rap about that.
Right.
And then when I got to see the Chief Keef and all that, I'm like, shit, man, it might work.
So you remember when you first saw Chief Keef and he kind of like influenced you to be like,
Fuck
oh
yeah.
shit, like, cause
Chief Keef younger than me. Like Chief Keef was the first rapper to ever reach out to me.
Oh, really?
I stayed with Chief Keef for like a whole year.
Oh, you did in Chicago or
No,
was that
LA.
in LA? Right,
LA.
right.
Yeah, he had a whole thing where he was, fucking with Detroit heavy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he reached out to me and he got to fucking with me. Like, I went on tour with Chief Keef, all that type of shit. That little motherfucker smart.
So you consider yourself to be like the first wave of drill rappers from Detroit, like sort of being influenced by Chicago?
I'm definitely in that wave. You got rappers like me, you got Yaya Jordan, you got Dex Osama, you got my boy D Potts, you know what I'm saying? We was all in that wave of of the drill rap, and we really got that shit going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. After Dex Osama died, we really, you know, really got it going. Like, cause he was like one of the ones that actually got through.
Right. He was
Before
supposed
we
to be
did.
a star.
Yeah, with me. So he really got through, and then we like, niggas, let's go. And we got taking that shit to the next level. Like me, my videos be lit. Like I bring the whole city out.
Right.
No drama. You know what I'm saying? We turned. I brung all the rappers to Detroit in the city. Down
Right.
to anybody you can name. Dirt, Fetty Wap, Mozzie, Casanova, all in the hood.
Yeah.
Shooting public videos.
So
Everybody out there.
what was it like? So okay, I want to like establish what your kind of career was like before you ended up going to LA and
Yeah.
meeting up with Keef and them. So like you decided you want to start rapping and stuff. And what was it about losing your brother that made you? Because you got more serious about the boxing thing then too,
Yeah,
right?
like after that, it was the boxing first. I bagged that up. Yeah, it was the boxing first. And like, cause I was real angry. You feel me? Got anger problems. That's how I got the name Snap Dogg.
You were just
from
snapping on everybody.
From my brother, I was always snapping, and I got into the boxing. And I'm like, shit, love beating niggas' heads in. You feel me? Like, shit, it's legal. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? And then it's like, I'm like, man, all right. The boxing, I'm like, man, this shit, you got to go through this, that, to get all the money. And I'm like, man, fuck that. And then that's when my aunt like, bro, we need to really seriously rap, bro.
Right, because if you're gonna get super serious about the boxing thing, you're gonna have to start just lifting weights and
Yeah,
exercising.
I was already used to that due to the
eating
football.
super healthy, sleeping
Yeah.
8-9 hours a night.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
I was already used to all that, and I ain't do no drugs, no smoking, no drinking. So all that was pure to me. Like it wasn't nothing to me. But like shit, I got 7 kids, so I had to go get it.
When did you start having kids?
When I was 17, my 12th grade year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 7 kids now. Holy shit. How old are you right now?
26.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot of kids in a short period of time.
Yeah,
How many
yeah.
different baby mamas?
6.
Holy shit. You're out here doing it. Was there like what?
I'm like, Boost, you touch a motherfucker, you get pregnant.
I'm gonna blow your mind. I'm 36 right now. I've been with my girl for 4 years, and we're about to have our first kid.
Man, it's a blessing, bro.
You would have already had 4 or 5 of them out in that time period.
Man,
yeah.
what? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pure. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's there.
Right.
Yeah.
So what is it about you producing so many kids? Your pullout game is terrible, or what is it?
It was. That shit was ass back then. You know, because my daddy got 14 kids, so it running the genes. You know what I'm saying?
The bad pullout game runs in
what?
the genes, right?
That shit was bad as hell. Nah, you feel me?
You feel like you gotten better at it?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
I ain't had no kids in 3 years. My youngest 3.
Oh wow, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
Facts.
impressive. You
Yeah.
still can't wear a condom?
Yeah, I wear a condom. Hell yeah, I can't have that, man.
Okay. Now you're wearing them. But
Facts.
back in the day you weren't.
And I was doing my thing.
Well, now you got something to lose too,
yeah,
right?
facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's
You know?
got to change everything.
Back then, I ain't give a fuck about nothing. Like losing your brother to the streets, you don't give a fuck about nothing at that point.
Right. Yeah. That's one thing I can say about me is that my whole life I was really, really good at not getting girls pregnant
Yeah.
somehow.
I used to look at my homies, like when I had my when I had my second kid, I used to look at my homies and tell them, like, look, man, I don't care how many kids y'all have, man. Don't have all these baby mamas, bro.
Right.
This shit is hectic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is it hectic? You got all these different.
Nah, it's good now, but in the beginning, hell yeah, you know? Because I
Right.
was learning,
Uh-huh.
you know? So, but that's the best thing that ever could have happened to me.
That's a
Like,
lot of child support though too. Right?
Yeah.
Did you have like an agreement with them, or
Yeah, we
is
good.
it through
All
child
my baby
support?
moms, we get along.
Okay.
They all get along. Ain't nobody fighting. Don't nobody dislike each other. Everybody get along.
They all back in Detroit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
no LA babies. That's interesting.
Nah, all mine's in one city. I couldn't imagine that out of town shit. Like,
That way, when you want to check in on them, it's
cause
just
me,
one
I'm
trip.
about family. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't just get 1 or 2 of my kids. Hell nah, this household, whole 7 in here. Y'all gonna know each other. Y'all gonna know. Y'all gotta have each other back through whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's how my daddy was with us.
Okay.
He used to have us in the house and make us put on the boxing gloves. And my brothers used to beat me up.
Oh, okay.
Try to stab one of them when I was young.
You
He
try
hit
to
me.
stab your little brother at what
Nah, my
age?
big brother.
Oh, what?
Yeah. He was, man, nigga hit me hard.
Boxing match led to a
Man,
stabbing?
what? Yeah, man. I'm like, nigga, you don't supposed to hit me like that.
What'd you stab him with?
I ain't get a chance to get to him. My
Oh.
daddy got me.
Oh, he
Yeah,
stopped it.
yeah.
That's a good dad right there.
Facts.
Okay. So then you kind of at a certain point you turn your attention away from boxing, you get more serious about the rapping. What was there anybody like you're looking at Chief Keef and he's sort of giving you the inspiration that you could be this type of rapper who's like really because Chief Keef was like doing something very new. We hadn't seen anybody who was that young.
And it was that wave when he came out was so powerful. Like it's on to this day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
he never really gets. I mean, I feel like a lot of people do give him the respect he deserves, but it's kind of like he came before the streaming era. He came before a lot of those songs would have been number one records if they had been counted on Billboard the way that they would be now.
But I ain't gonna lie, like dealing with somebody like him that's so big, like he humble as fuck. Like Chief Keef be in his own world, bro.
Right.
He ain't the nigga who be on the internet on his phone. That nigga live at home, either working, doing beats, or on the goddamn game.
He definitely knows who he is, and he's not trying to like somebody in his position could be kicking it with all kinds of different celebrities and famous model girls
he
and
steady
stuff.
himself. He a good one. Like
Right.
that's a good one right there.
Okay, so you start rapping, and then how does that proceed from there?
I did my first video, you know what I'm saying, with my homie D-Pops, and then like everybody was already hip to me because of my look, you know. Right now I got like these little dreads in, but these bitches ain't staying here. I get them. I'm taking them out in October, but I was compared to the old Dogg. You know what I'm saying? So
the ultimate villain.
Them braids that you see me with,
right?
Out of all the young generation, that's me. I started that way. Like besides the Snoop Dogg back in the day, but that I started that way. Like to this day, when people go get them braids, they not saying, "Can I get some box braids?" They showing the stylist like, "I want to get the Snap Dogg braids."
Right.
Like, that's my shit.
Do you feel like you were kind of like famous in your area, or like people were already gravitating towards you just because of your image? They knew me. Before the rap,
they knew me for the street shit. You know what I'm saying? They knew like we would one of them niggas like you disrespect us, nigga, we'll come to your motherfucking venue, whatever you want to do, 100 niggas deep, and we gonna fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was on, the hard street shit. But then when the rap got to go on, I'm like, damn, like, people like, that Snap Dogg, you feel me? I'm like, the fuck?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, this shit real.
Because that energy is good to get attention in the beginning, but then pretty quickly it could become like the venues don't want to fuck with you if you're pulling up with 20 dudes acting crazy.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that. It wasn't like just like we targeting or just bullying people. It's like we humble and we cool. If you disrespect us or you disrespecting the city, we gonna get on you. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like it's all love. Like that's when I was young. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't knowing no better. When I wasn't taking nothing serious. Everybody got problems. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a problem with us, we was just solving it.
Definitely.
That's it.
Another classic interview in the books. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and head on over to nojumper.com to support. Appreciate y'all.